Audio's good. We're clear.
Yar.
Train go boom. Train go boom.
Bro, don't even.
Ringo
What
home.
are the employees gonna do for work?
Hey man, that's up to y'all
We're
if
gonna
they
turn this
live.
place into a restaurant, bro.
A restaurant. He wants to turn the club into a restaurant.
Hey man, y'all got that.
Okay, but I'm like, if we can somehow make it so the building doesn't blow up, hell yeah. Like if the building don't blow up, hell yeah. But if it does, GG's.
Train go boom.
Bro, I'm
Train go boom.
tweaking already. I'm tweaking already, bro, please.
All right. Well, you guys should be able to see the map now.
Okay.
Make sure. Do y'all have everything? Are we ready? I know I took forever to get ready, but starting an hour late.
Oh, I forgot there was hella rats in the room.
Well, the rats are the citizens that Jim had
Yeah.
picked up. If Nana's
Yeah, I
not
forgot.
here, we're just gonna say that Jim keeps grabbing people and going. She might have fallen asleep. Actually, it's late.
Possibly.
Because right now it's midnight for her.
Yeah, true.
All right. Well, we'll get started. AK, you're bumping, bro. That music be going hard.
What? La telenovela.
Literally though, oh my god, your shows are always so funny to hear. Like I love listening into your shows. They're pretty fun.
All right.
What?
Who?
Bro. You sound
What?
like a freaking old grandma that can't hear her own TV.
What? What did you say, sweetie? My hair is not as good as it used to be.
All right. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Who wants to do recap? Who's in the recap mood today?
Um,
I'm up for it,
uh,
boys.
oh, that's
B,
a
since you're
cool.
still talking to you, go ahead.
It's crazy.
Got you there, I guess.
That's because I was looking at my sheet. Okay, whatever. I'll try. Low key, I don't remember a lot. My
If you
brain's
get
mushy.
majority of it, you'll probably get 2. But as long as you get, you'll get 1 regardless. For even trying.
I really don't remember a lot, so good luck to me. Because I only remember like being in our area.
I did a lot of gambling.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So like, all I remember is. Do you remember a lot?
Me?
Yeah. Do you want to do the recap?
Oh, this thing in my head is empty, bro.
I know. Okay, whatever. I'll try my best. Okay, so from what I remember, is AK's Eric. Stop. I remember AK. Yeah, Apsis like did a lot of, like, he had his cards, or he got the cards. He started doing a lot of gambling with his cards. Got like, hella objects, amulets. He got Fent. We started talking about the Fent.
I doubled my pen.
Yeah, you got like a bag of drugs, and then you got another bag of drugs. And then you had your other little jewelry that you got to kind of, multiply stuff around, blah blah blah. I think Alder was. God, I don't remember what Alder was doing, low key.
Alder was
Can't
doing
remember
other
if bro.
things.
I was gonna say Alder was like going around still
What?
being like Batman, like going around like protecting the town or whatever the hell. He did. Oh wait, did Alder go and like he? Oh, he was talking with with our new addition to our party. I low-key forgot their name, but we got the new person join that he brought back, and it turned out that they were some very important, someone really important, and they're connected to somebody else that's a god, and we were kind of, well, Alder was like kind of talking with him about like our plans and like what we wanted to do with the gods and everything like that, and then kind of ended up telling him kind of more about what our plans were, and then uh, they kind of came to an agreement about what it is that they wanted to do. So I think the guy said that he was going to stay with us if we did kind of a transactional kind of thing with him. I remember something like that, or they agreed upon something. That's literally as much as I can remember.
Mhm.
And then I remember when they were done talking, they were making their way over to us because they were going to meet up with us, so then he could meet the rest of the party, like us, because he hadn't met Apsis yet, but he was gonna come meet up with the rest of us because he was interested as to who Araxis was, because I remember Alder mentioned there being a spider in the party, and then he kind of got like curious about like Loth and everything like that, and then he described my character to be a fucking fart. I remember that. And then described Jem as
fart?
like the big mom and
A
everything.
fart?
So he kind of was telling the person about our party and the things that we were doing. And then when we were in here, we were dealing with the Chimera and Fresno and everything. And then we were beating the Chimera to death. We ended up during the fight, we got the Chimera down pretty quickly, but then we had one part where Jem finally hit the Chimera in the back with his warhammer, broke open the Chimera's back, and then it exposed the insides of the Chimera, and how the Chimera had a robotic inside, and how there were green vials. Some were cracked, some were like oozing, and then some were not cracked yet. And then how we figured that, well, I don't know if we discovered if it was a bomb or not, but metagame wise, we were told that it was a bomb. And so things kind of started to look a little bit bad. And so then Jem started grabbing people and clearing the room. And then me and Araxis were standing over the Chimera because we were going to decide what we were going to do, because Araxis wanted to figure out how to like work on the Chimera robotic body to potentially save like what was about to happen, and Tilly was standing there to be like, "All right, gang, we got this."
The wall.
The wall. Yeah, basically the shield, essentially. That is all I remember.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I will say pretty good memory. I mean, I had a brain fart. I was gonna say something. Essentially, more or less, you got the majority of the details down. I will say you'll get one inspiration, because the prior everything prior to y'all was kind of, I didn't say shoddy, but
Yeah.
was not as
It was
clear as
pretty much. It was pretty much.
it wasn't as clear as the rest of it, but that's perfectly fine. We had started off with Abscess pulling cards and essentially gambling with their life, and becoming essentially doubling all the magic items, losing a magic item, and then as well as
I got the
losing a
opposite
lot of.
idiot.
You did. You got big brain. You got max points on your essentially on your intelligence. You got 4 points to that. However, your intelligence was already maxed. And then what ended up happening is we just said, you know what, screw it, frick it, we ball. You're gonna be able to put that point. You can spread out the 4 points wherever you want throughout your stats. After that, Abscess began moving towards where you guys were at the club. Then we flipped to Alder, who was tacoing. Holy, talking! That was a bad English moment. Who was talking to Cinderin, which was the spirit he had summoned and brought back into the body of one of the bugbears. Cinderin then changed form into a smaller wormling, and proceeded to have a decently long conversation about what had happened, where we're at in the times, and primarily the events of going on with Tiamat. Tiamat being dead, Tiamat losing against the war against the gods. She was holding her holding her own against 22 until Grinwald stepped in, and then after that had happened, uh, he had to declare to get vengeance against holy English, the gods, and ended up making not a pact but a so-so alliance with Alder after understanding that y'all also wanted to kill the 22. He said if your not boundaries but ideals ended up crossing, there would most likely be conflict between the two of you. Um, and so he ended up agreeing and wanted to meet the companions. He was intrigued by Loth, finding out that a child of Loth happened to be in the party, being Araxis, Tinda's character, and got described a fart, a mushroom, a spider, and a moth. And more or less began heading that way. Alder and Cinderin flew towards the club after having picked up the other body that was currently still rotting, and Cinderhin was being more or less a pack mule for it. Holy cow, the music is swelling like crazy. And then he began to fly in, and Cinderin and Alder saw what looked like to be a bright green flash coming from inside. Then we moved over to the group inside with the explosion. So Nana's character Jim, uh, not Jim, Jim, Gaym, like the or Jem. How do you? Yeah, Jem or Gem. Holy, my brain is not functioning. I'm so sorry. I even read it. I was looking at it. It still said Jem instead of Gem. Holy cow. And y'all were trying to deal with Fresno, the abusive club owner who was not treating his workers kindly. After getting into combat with him, a large chimera, three-headed chimera, one with a snake head, one with a hawk head, in the middle, a displacer beast. On the displacer beast getting a nat 1 trying to strike at Jim, cut Fresno in half, killing him in the process. And then y'all proceeded to beat the crap out of the chimera. Jim ended up getting a lot of hits on its back and ended up splitting open the skin. Turns out it wasn't skin. This was a large mechanical beast that had what looked like to be tubes of like light bulbs in shape, having along its spine carrying green crystals, several of them broken open. I believe there were 24 in total, 5 broken open completely and 5 cracked. The rest of them were starting to glow brightly. Primarily the broken ones were glowing the brightest. Um, and y'all were deciding on figuring out what to do. You guys got the sense that it is not a good idea, or it is a not a sorry English. It was a this was an explosion of some kind that could proc if you were not careful. Jim then began to rally the not patrons, but the social workers in quotations of the establishment. Um, and started picking them up because they were slow. A third of them were not going to make it out, but Jim started picking them up and running them to the door. 2/3 of them seeming like they would get out of the radius of the blast for the most part. And we kind of left off on a cliffhanger as you guys begin tampering with the explosives inside of it. Metagame wise, the last time you saw tubes and things like this was whenever you were in your side shot with your side shot characters being uh, with the slime siblings, the elephant or mammoth, I should say, and the goblin, dealing with the whole issue of entering the castle. The elephant or mammoth, I should say, ended up getting interacting with one of the vials with the goblin and lost. Basically, I set the 1 HP permanently because he failed a con save, and so made him very frail. But in-game wise, your characters have never interacted with anything like this. This seems very much out of place. However, you can make the assumption that the lights are very similar to this in general, because the lights here in the city are formerly made of like what seems to be crystals. and powering them and kind of, but they're not green necessarily. They're kind of bouncing around between different shades, it's different lighting, but they look very similar in general to the lights in this building. However, these crystals that are inside of this corpse, or quote unquote corpse, seem to be vastly different in power and arcane energy. So I believe we ended off with a arcana check from Araxis, if I remember, trying to determine what the heck is going on with this thing. I don't remember if we got the results for that, but yeah. I don't remember what the
I don't
roll
even
was either.
remember doing the Arcana check.
I remember an arcana check was made, but I don't remember the results. Yeah, we ended the session as Jim began picking up several social workers, grabbing one in each arm, and began running towards the door.
Stuff working.
Tilly and Araxis began trying to figure out how to deal with
Because
this thing.
because I remember I took a turn to look at like the letter and like
Mhm.
the pamphlet that kind of had the instructions on it, but I couldn't
Mhm.
read it. But I have a spell comprehend language where I can understand any language, but
Mhm.
I haven't done it yet.
Mhm.
But I also know that we have a limited amount of actions.
You
because
have, I believe, 4 turns remaining
5.
because you guys. Oh, no, it was 5 turns in
It
total,
was 5.
right?
It was
It
5.
was
I
5
didn't
No, it
total.
was 6. It was
No,
6
it was
in
6
total,
total.
but
You're right, right. 6 total, and you used
we
one.
only did one, so we have
Mhm.
5 left.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot. I was pretty sure it was.
You're good.
I couldn't remember. I'm gonna be real. Anyways,
It was for sure 6. I remember.
there's a lot of things I don't remember, and a lot of NPC voices I can't get off the bat again. But it's fine. Anyways, as we begin to open up into scene, I'm gonna go ahead and change the music to something more tense. Enough Skyrim for now. Actually, what tense Skyrim music we got in here? What about this? I like
I feel
that.
like this
I
could
like
be
that.
an Elden Ring moment. This could maybe be a mini Elden Ring moment.
Y'all want Elden Ring music? We can get Elden Ring in here. Let me see what we got in here.
I'd be down for that.
Let me see. Not Mikola.
Okay, bro. Not that crazy.
No. I like this. I think
This
that's
is pretty
fitting.
good.
All right. Dope. As we begin to open up into scene, there are 5 turns remaining. Between the explosion guaranteed going off. Jim started picking up people and began taking them out. And Araxis and Tilly are trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all search the desk and search his pockets. Araxis found what seemed to be a small controller type device that had been cracked open. Inside there was a small green crystal. Tilly searched the desk and ended up finding what looked like to be a letter, and being dr.v.s from the person writing. And inside it was in a language that you were not able to understand. I believe I said it was in abyssal, and essentially there seemed to be pictures in it, and it was dotted at the end a few pages, dr.vs or .v.s, sorry, holy cow. And essentially it seemed to be in a language you couldn't understand. However, you have comprehend languages. So I'm gonna go ahead, and we were coming to the end of the 6th round. I am gonna go ahead and roll for volatile. Volatile is a thing that is being brought in for explosions, at least in a scenario like this with arcane crystals. And we will roll at the end of each of the turns. And functionally, if it is a 10 or lower, it becomes more volatile. If it is higher than a 10, it is not stabilized, but not going to be volatile for that turn. So we ended off with Jim beginning and picking up people. I'm going to go ahead and roll for volatile. That is a nat 20. Heck yeah, Jigsaw. So it is not volatile. We'll say since it's a nat 20 for the next 2 turns. I'm not going to say that it's not going to blow up from your doing, but outside of your control, it does not seem to be getting worse at the moment. Yeah, I forgot the initiative rolls. Can we roll initiative again so that we have an initiative order? Are you here right now?
Pretty sure it was you.
No, it was you,
It was
me,
me
and
and you.
Nana.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that works. We'll just go with that initiative order.
I definitely remember I rolled the highest though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I usually do with initiative. My initiative rolls are really high.
It's crazy. It's being a paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll start off with you, Tilly. Hold on. I'm cleaning my glasses so I can see.
My glass. I can't see without my glasses. I gotta clean my glasses. My glasses.
I'm ooh.
All right. I can see.
So all right, because I am curious,
Mm-hmm.
I do want to use comprehend languages because considering that you said that it wasn't volatile right now for the next 2 turns, I
Well, I
feel a little
said
bit better.
outside of your
Possible.
control. If you guys go messing with it, it could be volatile. But
All right.
if you do nothing, it's guaranteed not to make it worse for the next 2 turns if you do nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do comprehend language then because I want to be able to see if I can read
that
anything,
a,
understand anything else.
Is that a language or not a language? An action? Sorry, you said language. My brain went
It's
language.
a,
Is that an action?
it's
Is that a
a,
language?
huh?
Is that a language?
Okay.
Is that a language?
It's an action. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a action myself. It lasts a full hour.
Okay. Dope. We'll also we'll do that in a second. But is there anything you would do with your bonus action before we move on to the comprehend languages, or do you want to wait and see what happens?
I want to wait and see what happens.
Okay. As you begin to cast comprehend languages, you begin to look over this letter as it is in Abyssal. The more and more you read it, it doesn't seem to be instructions necessarily for like direct instructions, but more or less precautions on how to control this thing. It's not like a deep influx of how this thing was put together, but it seems to be basic, components of controlling a what is classified to be a automaton. Looking over it, you see written, first of all, stating, "Dear Fresno, my dear friend, this gift I've made for you. However, there are safety precautions in doing so. First, you must not aggress the beast. In doing so, could result in your death. Second, hold on, drop my water bottle cap. Second, maintaining it is very important. Feeding it arcana crystals, primarily being those of iridium, refined iridium to be certain, will continue to keep it powered and rejuvenated. However, whenever feeding it, you must take careful care not to overcharge it, or else it could explode and cause massive arcane damage to the area. Then, kind of next to pictures and what looks like to be arcana crystals inside the tubes, um, it lists and says there are 24 tubes inside of its body aligning the metallic spine. And if any of them were to be cracked, you must get a replacement crystal quickly. I've sent you 5 extras. Um, and in doing so, you must screw them counterclockwise. If any of them happen to break open, I would evacuate the area because it is going to be a strenuous task to try to deactivate it. However, if you're in a location that you cannot evacuate from, the crystals on the back, if they do get broken open, there are a few things you can do. Depending on the stage of volatileness, you can tell by depending on the glow. Primarily the glow being, if it's very bright, run. If it's bright, you have time to get everything out. And if it is if it's like medium to dim, you're going to be okay as long as it's not. You have time to try to figure it out. The stage you're at now, it seems to be pretty bright, at least the broken ones. Um, More or less it goes on to the gist of explaining about how this gift was crafted in a lab underneath the castle. And more or less there will be more on the way. And he's looking forward to more arrangements in the future. Signed Dr.V.S. What would you like to do with your bonus action?
Okay. So cute. So, I'll say that I was reading like all of that
Yeah.
to Araxis. Like,
You're
yeah,
reading it
Araxis
out
would
loud.
probably yeah. Okay.
Regardless, Araxis
Um,
has a psychic connection with everyone in the party, so I don't know if you need to
That's true.
say
So
it
even
out
if she
loud.
wasn't reading out loud, she would just hear.
Wait, extras. Is there anything around this that look like it could contain crystals?
I was just about to
Um,
say the same exact thing.
Well,
I was gonna-
behind
yeah.
you there is a large vault. Around you there seems to be a few shelves and the desk in front of you. And then finally there seems to be a locker off to the side on the left, far left of the room. So, locker here,
Would he
vault here, bookshelf, bookshelf.
would he keep explosive crystals where his money would be?
That's for y'all to decide and think about.
I mean, to be honest, possibly because he probably doesn't think that anyone's gonna go back there to do anything because he
True.
has.
He
the
was
Chimera.
really smug
He-
and ended up
well,
dying.
True. He has the Chimera to basically take care of anything that he needs to be taken care of. So to me, he seemed dumb enough to leave explosive things in his office. Personally, I didn't
Okay,
like Bro.
We searched him, right? We searched him.
Yeah, and he was cut in half. The
Oh,
remote
yeah.
remote device that you had gotten was damaged, and inside was a similar green crystal but smaller and not glowing brightly.
So it wouldn't be useful to replace because it's smaller. It wouldn't fit.
Well,
There are
also,
several things you can try. I'm not going to tell you that you couldn't try to fix it that way,
Th-
but realistically, it is a smaller crystal.
also the ones that are in it are
Mhm.
broken, and from the instructions it said if something is broken, there's a better chance of you like leaving than being able to fix them. If they're like cracked, they said you could fix it, but if it was like fully open, I think it said that like it wasn't a good idea to like you would just evacuate because but we could look for the extra ones just to like have them, but I
Here's
don't
the thing, though. Even if we replace the crystal, we still have a cracked crystal.
You have 5 cracked, 5 completely broken open, and then 14 that seem to be okay.
So the cracked ones are stable enough to be fine.
I didn't say
But the
that.
broken ones need to be
I don't
I-
know.
it said
maybe not
cracked.
to operate, but maybe to,
It said
I don't think
cracked.
that-
What it said was cracked was that they need to be replaced. Broken, you should probably run.
so like we only have 5 extra in somewhere in here, so we would need 10 to
but I don't want I want my robot. I want my robot.
I'm saying, I mean, okay, this,
Okay, only 5 replacement crystals and 5 are broken and 5 are cracked. It doesn't matter.
true, but also in the note it said that there were more on the way, like more are to come, so there's a chance.
So if we save the body, we can save the thing. But that would be okay.
I want to
removing the
clarify.
crystal.
It did not necessarily. Did not say there were more crystals on the way. It just said there were more on the way.
Yeah, but there could be more crystals in them.
Okay, Shrimp, would
Mhm.
removing 1 crystal cost an action?
I'm gonna go ahead and say you can use a bonus action and an action to remove 2 per turn.
2 per turn. So let's say, let me do counts real quick. So
14.
there's 4 turns left? No, 5. Or
This
4
is
turns
the
left.
5th turn, and so there are 4
Okay,
turns after
4
this.
4
Haven't gone
turns
yet.
left. So 8 crystals. That leaves 2 of them still, and that would be you had to help me. So I feel like we should just be safe and get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to try taking them out? Do you want to try looking for the other 5 so at least we have 5 and then we just leave?
Well, we don't have to look for them here, so we don't have to leave. You
Oh,
have your
true.
spell.
This is true, I do have my spell. This is true. So then, are you okay with letting this one not live? Yeah,
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I wish there was a way where we could like.
Wait.
fix
I
that
need to
in.
search up the time. How much is 5 turns and
Each turn is 6 seconds. 5
Uh,
times
so
6
30
is
seconds.
35.
30
Or wait,
seconds.
30 or 35? No,
Okay. So
35 is 7. Sorry, so 30.
Quickly move.
it's fine. So if we have 5 turns for it to blow up, just
4
just
now.
okay. Just do your
What a
thing.
push you.
Just do your not the you
I know. Sorry.
from the start you've had that. You have a chance to use it.
I know.
If you know what I'm talking about, anyway.
I do, but I can't do it with my bonus action though.
True.
I only
Okay,
let me do a bonus action. You do your thing. Then we'll do his thing, and then we'll come back to me, and then I'll do the thing.
yeah. Can I use my action to look at the vault?
Yeah, go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
roll an investigation check. B, what were you gonna
actually,
say?
I don't honestly. I don't really feel like I would need to do anything with my bonus action because like
Oh, not 20.
Heck yeah, Jigsaw.
my bonus action.
My first roll. You know the rest is gonna be shit now.
As you begin to kind of look over this vault, you can see that it is a code vault. There are what looks like to be 6 numbers, like that you could slot in, and then a handle you pull open. So it's not like one of those ones that you like where you hear it and tick. It's one that you have to put in the correct numbers individually, and then you open the handle and it opens wide.
What happened to banishment? Have it anymore. What?
I will add it.
6 slots.
I will say and remind this: if you have already cast a spell, you cannot change your spell book until the next long rest.
Yeah.
I
6 slots.
3.
6 9, 6 9, 6 9, 6 9, 6 9, 6 7. I thought you had that spell. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I have it. I just forgot to add it.
To be fair,
'Cause
I
changed-
don't think banishment works on objects. I'm pretty sure it only works on creatures, if I remember.
It works on constructs. And this is
Mm.
a construct, I think.
Well, technically, if you want to get technical with it, it is now an object.
because
Well,
I
Because therefore
it's
it's dead.
still a creature.
Hey, man. That's classification for it, right? I mean, you're not able to banish a corpse because it's then considered a item because it's dead. It's an inanimate object.
Technically, it's not fully dead. It's destructing itself.
Powered off.
Oh. Yeah, it's powered off. It's not dead. It's just powered off.
Hey, man. I
powered up.
don't think that's how that works, but regardless, this thing is technically dead. Yeah, it is not fired off, and it is not more or less a self-destruct that's going off. Y'all broke its crystals, and that is the reason why it's blowing up. The other thing is banishment works in sending it to its home plane.
No, it sends it to a random plane if it doesn't have a home plane.
That is correct. However, that being said, home plane is defined as where it was born or made, right? Or where it resides, right? Which would be the material plane.
Not really.
Well, like I said, it sends to a random one.
That's if it
If
doesn't
they-
have a home plane.
I thought it's. Oh.
Okay, here, let me read you the.
Yeah, read me out the thing, because it's been a while since I've used banishment.
I have it in my
One creature
notes.
that you can see within range must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be transported to a harmless demi-plane for the duration While there, the
Mm.
target has an incapacitated condition. When the spell ends, the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space it
Okay.
occupied. If the target is aberration, celestial, an elemental, fey, or fiend, the
Yes.
target doesn't return if the
Mhm.
spell lasts 1 minute.
Okay. That makes sense. So it does have to be a creature.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It
Mhm.
works on constructs, but if you say it's dead,
It is dead. This thing's dead. I'm not saying that you couldn't revive it, but it's dead as of now. All right. What would you like to do with your bonus action? You use your action to investigate the vault, and you found out there's a 6-digit code that you need.
I honestly relied on Natty, but it doesn't.
I have it in my notes. I just forgot to put it back into like my main spells because I hadn't used it in a while, so I kind of just took it.
I don't think you all have ever used banishment.
Yeah, like I have it in my list. I just have never used it because I haven't really needed to use it
It
for
becomes
anything.
handy. There's spells I haven't used ever. And I don't get rid of them.
Well, I definitely haven't replaced it with anything else. It's there. It's just like not here. It's
It's
in my
just-
other list.
It's a
all of
spell
my
that
lists.
it's a spell that you can learn. It's just not one you haven't equipped right now. It's one that you've learned. It's
I don't
just not
have it.
equipped.
I don't have it equipped right now, but I have it. I just haven't equipped it.
It's of your known spells, but
Wait.
it's not prepared.
Like, it's not prepared in
Do you
here.
have? Do you have?
I have the slot for it.
Do you have Fate Touch?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think you do have banishment. It just didn't fit in your list because Fate Touch is you can't add Fate Touch to.
Pretty
the
sure
thing
Fey
beyond
Touch
what's
means that
in
you
right
can
now.
Misty Step.
Yes, Misty
Yeah.
Step, and it
And
gives you another spell. So you
Aw.
probably grabbed the other spell and didn't put banishment because that other spell took the slot that it didn't need to
Oh.
take.
Probably.
But either way, it's fine. I don't know what to do here besides saying goodbye to the club. If you guys would like to give any ideas, I'm all up for it.
So, Fey Touch is you can increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1 maximum up to 20. You learn Misty Step in one level 1 spell of your choice. First level spell must be from a divination or enchantment school of magic. No idea if banishment's a level 1 spell. I do not believe it is, but
Banishment's a level 4.
yeah.
Yeah. We might need a Misty Step the fuck out of there.
So
We have enough turns. If it's
Misty Step functions for one creature at a time. And so if you hold on to someone and you Misty Step, they're not coming with you. It's not a Nightcrawler situation.
Yeah.
There is like teleportation and whatnot that can do that, but Misty Step does not function that way. It is like a
yeah,
self-use.
either way, we have enough space to run away.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like building size.
Yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
plenty of time to get away for the most part.
I mean,
I wanna save it. I wanna get it. I wanna get it.
do like a big blast of wind and like.
Yeah, and you throw the crystals all over the place and kaboom.
No, that would be really bad.
Cluster grenade, man.
In the air.
Bekeshi, I'll listen to a bump for a second.
Let me use the aura protection.
I can cast banishment, but I'm not there.
It won't work anyway.
Mm-mm.
Cause Shrimp's a goy.
Hey, man.
Shigoi. I don't know. The dragon might have an idea, but we're not there.
Yeah.
Ciao.
You know what? What I could do is just transport it out of the club.
You can certainly do
Throw it
that.
in the river.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, you know that. But okay.
And I'll
well,
have a fucking pocket nuke for like a few seconds.
But you know where? Doesn't it go somewhere? Like Does it go somewhere when you transport it out?
No, I mean like grab it as a T-Rex or some shit and just take it
How are you gonna
outside
fit a
somewhere.
T-Rex in a building? Huh?
You fit a chimera.
In a
As
room.
What do you mean a room? It had to
A
get there
single
somehow.
room. Yes. Think about it. Displacer beasts are able to blink between locations without having to walk. So therefore, also it has a snake and a hawk. So
If we put a T-Rex in the room, it's just gonna break the building open.
yes, that is
It
the
could
other
break the
thing.
doorways.
That's fine. That's fine. We can break the roof open, and then I can levitate with it up into
Yeah,
the
man,
air.
raise the roof. Y'all got this. I believe in you.
Throw
I
it.
mean, how tall is the roof, bro? Like, what? Are we living in the
This is
slums?
this is not a giant building. I'll say that much. But it's
I mean, it's gotta be as the roofs have gotta be as tall as a stripper pole because
it
you
is.
know,
It's as at
stripper
least tall
poles
as that.
stripper
It
poles are 10
has
feet.
more or less a flat roof, and so there's a balcony up on top that you can walk on. It's not like an angled roof, so if it were to collapse, it wouldn't be the entire But
I know that stripper poles are at least 10 feet tall. I know that for a fact.
I believe the building's probably between 22 to 25 feet in height, in general, like all the way up. But that's spacing between. That's not including doorways and lower ceilings and whatnot. But that's just
Can I
talking
fucking
from like bottom to top.
Can I summon Boner? Like,
Boner is
Boner?
currently being ridden by by Alder.
I have nothing I can do. I have
wait,
nothing.
what if I use
I
Find
wish I was there.
What if I used
I
Find
can do
Steed, put it on the steed, and then made the steed run away?
How big of a
With
steed
those-
can you
there.
summon?
How what?
How big of a steed
Is
can
it
you
any
summon?
horse?
How many what? How many?
How
can I summon?
how
big of a
big? How
steed?
big?
How big? Um,
If you can find Elder and tell him what's happening, he can teleport that thing like 500 feet in the air.
I can have something as big as a camel.
A camel. Functionally, I will say this. For the Chimera, it's not a large Chimera. It's not going to be, the size of like a Manticore, but more or less it's on the smaller side, being a snake, a hawk, and a displacer beast. So it's not huge and bulky, but it's big enough that, it's probably about 3 times the size of a normal displacer beast. Displacer beasts are about like panther size. So if you go up 3 sizes from that, which are medium. So,
How about an Allosaurus?
yeah, how tall are Allosaurus?
It's large.
Um, probably say you'd be bumping your head on the ceiling. Got to crouch through doorways, but maybe
I mean, why
depends
the
on the
fuck not?
strength checks you get. Because
It has
Allosauruses are pretty
a
strong, right?
yeah, it has a +4 to the save in the
That's
mod.
not bad. That's not bad.
My
But
steed, my steed also has a +4.
I will say, it's not going to be on the save, right? Because it's going to be on the check. You're not using a strength save to pull something. You're using a strength check.
Technically, I need one just to lift it up.
True.
Hey, man.
True.
You got
I
that.
think you. I think you would be fine.
I mean, your horse. Can you summon your horse, put it on, and just make it run away? Then it
Literally,
blows
I can literally do that. I can do that. That is something I can do.
Train go boom. Hey,
It's a
man.
very strong horse. I'm gonna say that it's the horse is considered large as well. It's considered a large creature.
Do you guys want me to give you a warning, or do you want me to just stay silent and let y'all see what happens?
Sure. Give us a
Give us-
warning.
Remember what I said about touching it or doing anything with it could make it volatile. I will say that. Picking it up, it could make it volatile. Moving it on a steed that's going very quick could make it volatile. And where are all the citizens going? Out the door. That's my warning. I will say that. I'll be rolling volatile
How much does
checks,
it
to be
weigh?
fair. I mean, it's pretty heavy, man. Yep.
Can Elder carry it realistically?
Oh, no.
With his 14, it does a 14 strength.
Funa!
No. Ah,
14 strength. How much? How? Oh, well, 19 strength. Check it out.
Well, you were gonna have to roll, but we'll see.
It's the Allosaurus. I'm as strong as an Allosaurus, bro. I
Hey
just realized.
man,
Oh my.
you can certainly try. I'm not gonna tell you
Listen.
no, but I'm letting you know this thing is probably
Try.
heavy wise. It is equal to probably about 2.5 horse-drawn carriages weight wise. It was pretty stinking heavy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we also don't know.
ooh. What if Elder used enlarge reduce
Mm.
himself
Well, that's pretty good.
Hey man,
to carry
not
it?
a
far
horrible
away is
idea.
older? How far away is
Why don't you? Why
older?
don't you do it on it?
Make it a smaller bomb.
Make it like a tiny
Oh.
little
Smaller bomb.
bit.
Remember, enlarge
the
slash
Ant-Man
reduce
scene?
only makes it go down to one size smaller. This thing
Yeah.
is about huge, I believe, because I said it's 3 sizes
So it
above
goes down
a
to
displacer beast, and a
large.
displacer is a medium creature.
So realistically, it's
It would
this
go to
size.
large.
That size.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Damn.
hell no.
Jesus
Pretty big,
Christ.
man.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, how far away is older? That's the question.
you around the corner.
He
know.
is currently
I'll show you.
flying in. I'd say you're probably about 120 feet to like maybe 150 feet out right now, but you're flying.
Because my idea, right? Enlarge reduce, Alder makes himself bigger, then dimension door carry it 500 feet in the air, then dimension door down 498 feet.
Hey man, I will say, I don't know how you're gonna go 100 and we'll make it even between the number 130 feet in 4 turns, and having to cast spells and getting that distance. But by all means, you can certainly try it.
Spells are instantaneous.
Within the 6 seconds, yes, they use the entirety of the 6 seconds for the most part to cast, and then bonus actions, and it's instantaneous within that. So each 6 seconds is happening simultaneously as the other 6 seconds during that turn.
Sure, door.
And how long does Dimension Door to cast?
Dimension door is instantaneous.
Okay, so
Enlarge
it's one
reduce,
action.
I don't know.
Enlarge and reduce is one action as well. Probably,
yeah.
I believe enlarge slash reduce, you have to, is it 30-foot radius? I think it's 30 foot, or is it touch? I don't remember.
Okay, I have
30
an
foot,
idea.
yeah.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, man.
what I'm trying to do. How much does this thing weigh specifically? I need to know that because one of the spells says I can teleport with something as long as I can physically have the weight to carry it. But I'm not carrying it.
Let me
I just need to
Google,
have the weight
because
to carry it.
I don't know off the top of my dome how much 2.5 carriage horse-drawn carriages weigh. Let me Google that.
How much would it be, like a full carriage, or would it be like just the carriage itself?
2.5, like a full carriage with horses.
Like with stuff in the carriages too, and the horses, or just the
yes.
carriage itself and the horses? Okay.
Yo, he bumped it up to 2.5. Hold up.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's been two. It's been 2.5. I said 2.5.
Taste back, bro.
How much does 2.5 horse drawn? That's how you spell that. Carriage is not how much does it cost? How much does it weigh? How much?
What the hell, bro?
My bad. Let me go Amish real quick.
Ah.
1,200 pounds.
1,200
pounds. How much can a 19?
Let's see if you got that, man.
Depends on your class.
The way you can carry it isn't dependent on your class. It's literally just your
It's
strength.
just based on your strength, yeah.
It's based
However,
on
certain
race as well.
certain
Or
classes
some
and
dark
certain
players
races
different.
get bonuses to it because of that. Say if like a Goliath barbarian was trying to do it, they'd have better strength because big man strong, but that's also bonuses added onto it that makes the strength better. And so you say you get like advantage on strength checks or whatnot because of that. However, I don't believe any of you are barbarians or Goliath. But there are certain other races that do get strength buffs. But yeah. What would y'all like to do? Because you're 130 feet out. There's 4 turns remaining after Tinda's done. I don't know if Nana's here, but if Nana is here, we're gonna do her turn. Because she said she'll be right back. So, yeah. What do you want to do with your bonus action, Tinda?
With my bonus action, I'll create a 4th level spell slot.
Dope. So you use the meta magic?
No, it's just sorcery points.
Well, yeah, that's the meta magic, right? Or did they change sorcery points for
No.
meta magic?
Sorcery points fuel meta magic, but making the spell slot isn't meta magic.
That's just the sorcerer points. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I played a sorcerer, man. It's been a while. I didn't get too high of a level when I played one.
I'm getting my reserves ready.
Yeah,
I need to
yeah.
go.
Gotta get the spell slot credit card out, man. I gotta.
Yeah, basically.
It's Jem's turn.
All right.
I have my thing ready that I'm probably gonna do, but
All right.
give me a second though to just do a little bit of measuring.
Dope. No idea if Nana's here.
Yikes.
And then I said they
Be right back. Yeah,
what did they
8
say?
minutes.
Let's go boom, bro. GG's.
So do y'all want to
You
wait?
could say they just took people out.
Yeah, because
you
that's
could
what
say
that's what they were doing last turn. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say that
Yeah,
then. Nana's movement is. Let me look real quick on the character sheet.
Big step.
Oh, I'm getting
Big steps.
flashbanged by white page. Movement speed's 30
Real.
feet. And so 60 feet per turn with an action. You are carrying 4 people, so your hands will be full. I will say if we could do second wind, or not second wind, friggin' what's it called? The speed action surge is what it's called. Could do an action surge and give you another 30. And so we could do that. But I don't want to use that until later if Nana needs it. So we're just gonna say 60 feet for now. Let me get my ruler out.
Safe number.
Can them fat asses move on their own, bro?
Well, a lot of them are moving on their own.
They're
There's
just
only 4
slow.
people. They're slow though.
No,
What if
there's
I just
more
use
than
my
4.
wind and, like,
Nana just
They're
picked up
helpless.
4.
What if I just use my gust of wind and like pushed them out the freaking door without killing them, obviously, but like boosting them?
Well, I'm not gonna say it's gonna kill them.
It would
I
like
will-
just push them.
I will say
Ah.
if you're using a large amount of wind to push several human beings, and they're stacked up on top of each other, majority of them are gonna get knocked over and trampled on by the ones behind them. Think about Travis Scott concert, but smaller.
They're not gonna get like they're not gonna land on top of each other. It's more like if they're all kind of like
Grouped up against the door or something.
running. If they're kind of grouped up against the door, it's kind of more just to like get them closer
Okay.
to the door.
Okay,
Not like
okay. I thought you were
really, like,
saying I'm gonna get
push.
behind all of them and gust of wind them.
No. I mean,
Boom.
like get like the whole room. I'm just gonna kind of gust of wind the whole room to like have them just all move a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that to help get more of them out.
No.
Have
You can
any
use
of them-
action surge as a dash action, Canadian. No, it wouldn't make it 4 times. It just adds another 30 feet. It doesn't multiply it. It just gives you an extra of your thing.
Have any of them made it out already?
Well, no, it's not.
or-
They're starting to make their way out because it was one turn ago that they got called or yelled at to run. And so, like I said, by the end of the
Oh, wait, wait, wait.
explosion, 2/3 would be out. There'd still
I
be the
forgot,
third left
Shrimp.
behind.
Me and Tilly are hasted, right? Or is it me and Jim?
I thought it was Jim. I was pretty sure it was Jim. You and Jim that were hasted. How
Oh,
much movement
so
does
Jim
does
has
it
more
add?
speed.
Oh yeah, Jim has more
It
speed.
just doubles your speed.
Yeah. then
So
60,
60
then-
base, and then 30 from dash, and then 30 from another dash. So 120.
No, no. The dash will do it again. 60.
Would
so
it?
60. Yeah. So
Oh.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
base is 30.
Your base speed is now 60. So the
Wait.
action gives you your speed back.
You haven't cast any concentration spell, so it wouldn't be gone yet, either.
No,
So you're good. How long does haste last? Because it's been going for at least a turn.
it lasts till it lasts a minute. So it's
So
it's
6
gonna last the whole
turns.
time.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll go ahead and move 60, 120, 180. I moved 60 feet already. So I need to add 120 more. Ugh.
There's no range limit either until.
Hey man, Nana's out the
happens.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying is there's no range limit.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Well, yeah, it's
that's
not a
fair.
radius spell. It's not a radius spell. It's just once it's cast, it lasts until that long.
Nana's gone, saving.
Yeah, Nana's
There-
gone, bro. Holy.
Like
Those
taking potions.
Mm-hmm.
Going up.
You are
Okay.
out that door. You have successfully gotten 4 of these people out. What would you like to do now, Jim? As
Is
you
there
have gotten 4 of
anyone-
them out.
Else or not?
Yes, there is a large amount of people. 2/3 of them, like I said, will be out by the time the thing goes off at the end of the 6 turns total. At the end of the total 6 turns, but there still was going to be a third left behind that we're not going to make it out in time. Those
Does
are the ones
anyone
towards
have,
the
like,
back.
Yeah, Shrimp,
what?
I think my part is like removing them.
Just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like a firefighter, getting them out.
Exactly.
Okay. So it was 65 feet to get to the door. It was on top of the other 60. So that is 125. And so you got 180 total. 125 minus 180 is what? Let me do the math on my calculator. It's a big number for my brain to do in my head. 180 minus 125. You have 55 movement speed left. So I'm assuming you want to go back in and start getting ready to grab more people?
Yeah.
Okay. Movement speed, you would make it to about right here at the center of the crest. So about right here.
I'm gonna be talking last since I'm eating.
All right. So that's Jim's turn. Since it got a nat 20 on the volatile check, it is not gonna proc for this turn or the next turn. You have one more turn to guarantee if you don't mess with it, it's not gonna get worse. After that, I'm gonna roll another volatile check. Dope. We're back at the top of initiative. It is Tilly's turn. You've read your note and letter that you had. And you saved your bonus action, right?
Yeah, I saved mine.
Okay. Well, I don't think it transfers over to turns, but you just didn't use it, I believe, right?
Yeah, I just skipped it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What would you like to do? We're at the top of initiative order now.
Oh yeah.
It's so easy,
seriously.
bro. The solution is so easy.
By any chance, is there like ownership papers to this building?
The
Hey
deed,
man,
the safe.
you can check inside. You have no idea though. As of now, you don't see any around.
Also, we already got our money right from like the.
You got paid from the base job. Yes.
How much was it?
It was, I believe,
750.
650. It was 750. It was 750 for everyone working the job,
Sure.
not individually, but it was 750 total.
This vault door, was it sturdy? Was it strong?
It is not like a large bank vault. It is like a box vault,
Mm.
one that you'd find at a
Can I get that shit
home.
open?
Probably rip that
You
shit
can
open.
try. Yeah.
How much is your strength? Are you
19. Let's give us a
That means
strength
like a
check. But hold on, it is Tilly's turn.
It is my
True.
turn. Do you want me to do it?
No, it's fine. You focus on like your information and probably
Mhm.
starting to get out of here.
Okay,
Since you don't have
so
haste on you, so
no, I have a mystic step though.
That only gives you another 30 feet, so 90 feet per turn.
Yeah, I mean it's better than nothing. I originally don't have that much anyway, so
And then, so you can use it once for free, and then you get, after that, it starts eating spell slots.
yeah, okay. Real quick though, is there any like gas or any like anything coming out of the crystals, like the broken ones? Like, is there any like
The
like
broken
light
ones
coming out
seem
of
to be
it?
glowing very brightly and have cracks forming along them, and the cracks are like emitting a bright light from them. But
So
there
just
doesn't seem
light,
to
but no
be
like gas or
gas.
anything like
There does not seem to be
that.
gas or anything like that. No.
Damn. Okay. That freaking spoiled my play. Okay. No worries. Uh,
A bomb.
cut out.
wait, I have a really foolproof method of removing crystals. Because the problem is Araxis could like squeeze a crystal too tight and it like breaks more, or like some shit, like right.
Well, it's not necessarily about squeezing too tight.
How we
It's about
twist them out there.
it's the delicacy of the crystal, being delicate with it. It's not just about squeezing it. It's about
So
taking it out carefully and
Araxis,
removing it.
yeah, Araxis has telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
So telekinesis carries everything at a equal weight.
Yeah.
So would that help?
Well, it carries it at an equal weight, right? And so, what is your telekinesis based off of stat wise?
The from the subclass,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't put anything.
What's higher, intelligence or wisdom?
My magic casting is charisma.
Well, yes, but it's
If
dealing
there's
with your brain.
wisdom's my highest.
All right, we'll use wisdom for it then, and we'll have you make a wisdom roll for like removing it delicately with your mind. But I'm not going to make you roll for shaking it once you got it up.
How many can you do?
It is an action, I believe, right?
It is a action, but does it classify as a magic or is it just an action?
I
'Cause
would
it's not.
Magic action.
I would consider it to be a magic action, but it doesn't use a spell slot. It's like using, say, if you
No.
had, second wind. That's an example, but it's not magical. But well, it depends on the context you're looking at. But I would say it would be considered a magic action.
So let's say, you know how I have the ring that I can cast a bonus and a bonus, the cantrip and the magic
Mm-hmm.
action.
Yeah.
Can I
You can cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
cast the two twice since bonus and the action for the telekinesis thing?
I would say yeah. I think that's fine because it's not consuming a spell slot, right?
No, but the only thing it consumes is the psychic points.
Yeah, I think that would be fine. And you get those back on a short rest or a long rest. I don't remember. I think it was. I don't remember. It's been a while
Long
since
rest.
I've looked. It was long rest. Okay, it's been a while
I
since
think
I've
it's
looked at that.
full long rest, half short rest.
I don't think I specified it. If
I
I didn't
actually don't
specify
remember.
it, if I didn't specify it, we're gonna keep it as you get it back on a long rest. We can go back and look at it in a minute, or if you're looking at it now.
Yeah. You can finish.
All right. Yeah.
so
Do you want to
sad.
use your action in a cantrip to try to pop it out of there, and then what do you want to do with the cantrip?
It's Tilly's turn.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I have one more idea, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. But my idea was I could create like an air seal pocket and like put it like around the chimera to like contain it while you telepathically like take the crystals out to potentially contain if anything would happen, and it would possibly be contained in like an air seal container kind of that I like conjure, but I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
You could certainly try. I'm not guaranteeing it's gonna work, but you could definitely try to do that.
How far away could I be possibly to do that?
I
Do
would
have to
say
be up
within
close?
15 feet.
Okay, so I'd still have to be pretty close to be able to do it.
You should just
Yeah.
get
Okay.
any information you can and start hitting out because you don't have that much speed.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna. Well, if you're gonna do the other thing, I could do the safe thing and just, like, you know,
No,
I could.
it's fine. You should try and get Alder here, maybe, if you can.
Would telepathically giving Alder the information of like what's happening here be a bonus action?
I will say that is an action because you're having to telepathically connect. Or does it say anything about that on your character
Well,
sheet?
he already technically telepathically connected apparently to my character already.
Well, yeah. But Tenda was
That's
there,
a whole
right?
conversation.
Yeah, it's a whole
That is a
conversation in 6 seconds. So I'd say that's an action.
okay.
Unless you can convey it in like, 6 words of
boom.
what's going on,
I don't know.
Let's go, boom, hurry.
Go, boom, hurry. I mean,
Boom. That's all I gotta do.
hey, honestly, that's all I probably could do, and bro would be right there. So
He's
go to-
130 feet away. I will say that. But each turn he gets
Take 20.
no, I said between 120 to 150, and then I said we're gonna go down the middle, and I said 130.
Just
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
And so,
Alright,
how fast is
Oh,
Boner flying? Because you're not sprinting at the moment with him.
not at the moment.
And
He's
so he
flying at
goes
40 feet.
what 40 feet, and so 40.
So then my-
How many turns would that take without sprinting? 40,
Without
80,
sprinting, it's not
120.
possible.
Yeah, it is. 40, 80,
250.
120. That's 3 turns, and there's 4 left. And so you could get there on the last turn if you didn't sprint.
Well, I get there, but like I'm getting there at the door.
Yeah, it'd be at the door. I will say,
That's the problem.
if you don't really know what's going on, you're seeing a bright flash, and it's a club. Might be a light. But
Big boom.
might be a light show going on there. But I will say you are starting to see some people run out for the most part. By the second, no, I'll say third turn. So next turn, at the end of it, you'll begin to see as people begin spilling out. So that'll give you like 2 turns
It's not possible.
react.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna grab as many like papers, information, anything that I can see like on the table. on the
Yeah.
Unless I
floor.
bust through the door.
You
Just get as
see
much
Wall.
paper as I
you
can.
see a variety of stacks of papers, what seems like to be client information. You then see social worker information, and you see a few books and whatnot in running a business.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grab like I'm gonna take what I already have, which is the like
The letter.
thing about the Chimera, the
Mhm.
letter, whatever. I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna grab everything else that's within sight right now. And I'm gonna just Misty Step and get as far as I can.
Yeah, Misty
Out?
Step is 30 feet, and then you can dash for. We'll say your bonus action is grabbing items and interacting, because that's how I've been dealing with equipment, like equipping things.
Okay.
So you can dash still, so you'll have 90 feet to go in total. So I'm
Okay.
assuming Misty Step 30 feet and then run 60 the rest.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just measure myself 90 feet out of here. Hold on.
This is math rocks. Love math rocks.
Okay, I can go to about there. That's a good distance. So before I go and be like, all right, Araxis, please don't blow up. I better see your ass outside. I have to get out of here, but I grabbed as much information as I could get. Then I'm gonna just dipping 10 out the fucking.
Oh crap! I'm gonna have to create a whole bunch of character names and information now. Uh-oh!
I love making you do work.
I'll send them to you after the session.
As I get out, is there any way I could grab somebody?
Your
or
hands are
push-
full.
Can I put somebody with my chest? With the front of my body?
You could try. It would most likely knock them over.
Man.
I don't. If you shove someone from behind and they're not expecting it, they're gonna
Um,
probably fall. Hands are
What if
full.
I?
You could
What if
try
I,
to
like-
kick. I'm not gonna say
Oh.
no, but
I'm gonna kick somebody. What if I like have? Can I carry everything like with my arms?
I
full?
mean,
Can
Like your arms,
Can I
it's
hold this
like
up in my arms? It's like almost
um
if I had babies in my arms, but I'm still kind of like able to slightly like
um
grab someone in a way and push them out.
you could probably like whenever you're holding like a whole bunch of like stacks of stuff in your hands and you can like move your fingertips and
Yeah.
that without having everything fall, that's about what it looks like.
Okay.
You could try to flick your finger at someone to try to blow them out the door, I guess, but
True.
they're probably gonna make it anyways out of the area.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll just go. I'll just go out the, or I'll just go as far as I can, and then just be.
Yeah.
I'm like right about there.
Yeah.
The door ends.
It
Just to
ends
clarify,
like so.
It ends here.
So
or is it
remember, you go
here?
here. There's like the barrier walk-in thing. Then out here, there's
Yeah.
the door, and then it leads out here, and the door's over here.
Right. Okay.
And so you
So
have
I
to
still
go
got all the-
around.
Okay.
It's kind of like whenever they have coverings in like a restroom, like how it like
Yeah, yeah.
splits around, kind of like
Yeah.
that, like a secondary wall to block people snooping in.
I hate to bust in, but
Mhm.
you do have what we robbed from Grave.
Oh yeah,
You know, the belt of growth or
I
something.
forgot about that.
I do have the belt of
Belt of
growth,
buff cakes.
the belt of double cheeked up cakes.
Was it from Grave? Was it from Grave? I don't
Yeah, it was
remember.
Grave
Graves
because it was the
Oh yeah,
druid.
the side shot, not the side shot, the freaking horrible mistake of giving player stat sheets against player stat sheets. I remember that
Okay.
with the dragon or the wyvern. Sorry.
I got one
When
shot.
Yeah.
turning acting that would, I'm assuming, be an action.
Is
Yes.
belt of growth. It allows the user to double their size and use your base stats go up by a quarter. Well, this is active. You can use it 3 times per day and lasts 5 rounds.
Mhm.
It doesn't say if it's an action or a bonus.
I will go ahead and classify that as an action to be safe. Because I didn't specify and
Just
didn't
got
think
here.
about specifying
I
it.
have, wait, no, I do now. Now that I'm like way bigger, I can fit all the stuff that I have in my hands in my bag. Because my bag's gonna also grow, and then I can just like.
But it's
No,
an
it
action,
grows
you. Might
you.
not have enough space. Yeah, you might have not enough speed to leave. You need to go. Just go.
Does the belt? Well, if I put the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just go then. But I. Yeah. Okay. I had another idea now that I know that. All right. Whatever. It's fine. I skip. Or my turn isn't over now. So, go ahead.
What do you want to do, Tenda?
You don't have a plan. All I have is hopes and dreams, bro. And
Hey
and
man,
people
that's all
to-
you need, man. That's all you need, man. The power of friendship. You got this. The heart of the cards, man. The heart of the
Cut your
cards.
losses and run out. It's true.
Listen, man. I am going to try and bust this safe open, and if I do it in the first try, I get the shit. If I don't, I'm dipping.
Yeah, man.
True.
Fair.
You got this. I believe in you.
That's all I'm doing.
Yemen. We're going to Yemen. We're going to Yemen.
Let's see. Is there like a? Mm.
Also,
higher,
explain
sleight
to
of
me
hand
how you're busting it open. I don't know how you're gonna put a 6-digit combination in there with like goes up to 9, goes like 0 to 9. I don't know how you're gonna do that in.
I am using my sleight of hand. Remember, my magic sleight of hand.
4. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Can you remind me?
You know, remember them doors that were like broken open?
No, I don't, man.
Actually,
Oh,
wait,
you're talking.
it's just a safe, right? Can't they just pick it up?
Thank you. I was waiting. I'm like, just pick up the safe. Yes, you can pick up the safe. Thank God.
How much does it weigh? Can you just pick it up comfortably?
You're gonna have to roll a strength check for it. There's stuff inside. It's not light.
I think I should have.
Let's say probably between
Okay,
maybe
how
500.
How much is it?
450 to 500.
450 to 500.
Say between that. If you want to go on exact number, we'll probably say 475. If your strength stat can carry that comfortably, by all means. But if not, you're gonna roll for it.
400 pounds? No. The max I can carry comfortably is 285 pounds.
Okay, so you will be rolling a strength check
What
for
I
it.
can push, drag, or lift is 570 pounds.
Yeah, so you'd be able to lift
Push.
it, but
Drag.
you know, lifting is like
You
you
should
know.
have just
You
punched
can't.
a hole in it.
Like
Then
doing a
lift
Like
deadlift.
it.
deadlifting.
You're not
Yeah.
You're not walking around with a deadlift.
Hey
You're not
man,
running with a deadlift.
you can certainly roll a strength check. I'm not gonna make you roll disadvantage. You'll roll neutral.
Just punch a hole in it, bro.
Make it later on throwing the things out of it.
Punch
Let's
a hole
see.
in it.
Let's
Use your sleight of hand.
let's see how well you punch metal, bro.
Hey man.
Not just any metal, so a safe.
Wait. Revelation. Evolving.
Big brain. Big brain.
Can
Big
I?
brain.
Can I? Spider silk is strong as shit. Can I make like how?
You
No,
want to
no,
use
you know
it?
how?
You want to use it like a
Can make a
chain?
string?
Drag.
You want to drag it
Not a
along
chain,
behind
but
you?
you know how medics have the little thing that they put a patient on and they drag it with them.
A
Stretcher?
gurney?
Like a gurney?
Like
a
a gurney? Can I
gurney?
put it on a gurney type thing and just drag it with me?
Hey
We're
man,
doing Spider-Man style.
I think that's fucking smart.
if you can find
it's gonna fit there.
something that can function as a gurney, yeah, man.
What do you
My
mean
silk-
find something?
My spider silk.
Dude, how are you gonna
Spider, bro.
craft it that fast? You know what?
on
I'll
it.
tell you what.
Shit on
Bro,
it.
which
You know what? I'll tell you
doesn't
what.
take 25 business days.
I didn't say
Spider-Man?
that.
Can I roll for it?
I will let you roll for it. Let's roll sleight of hand, and then we're gonna go ahead and use your butt
Shit.
spool. Let's see.
What?
Your butt
Gonna
spool.
use a
That's the freaking where it comes out of the spider, right? The butt, the spindles, the freaking, you know.
Because I can't use polymorph to make me bigger because that'll break our haste and then that'll make me just become stupid for like a turn.
You know, just a little bit, man.
What's
Let's
happening?
see. Let's see what I roll.
Walk into the
no
bomb.
working.
Shiny. Shiny. Shiny crystal.
Twinkle boom. Twinkle
I got a
boom.
16.
Heck yeah, Jigsaw. You end up tying together what looks like to be, I'm not gonna say a blanket, but more or less a kind of cube, not a cube, like a bottom part of the cube, like a face of it. And you can kind of have the, what is it called, when the edges are crimped, like they're kind of held up together so you can drag it kind of like a net, but not fully netted, you know what I mean? Unless there's like a certain way that you want to design it, because a gurney, you're
Wow.
dragging this thing and you're running quick, it might slide off, depending on how you have it set up.
What?
It's going
sticky,
to be true.
It's going to be at an angle and an incline if you're dragging it. Unless
No,
you're
no, I'm
no.
gonna make
You'll
it.
just fall
I'm gonna
backwards.
make the pull things long enough to where it doesn't like angle.
Okay, so like a sled. So like a sled then.
You know,
Yeah,
climb
a
it
sled.
out.
Like
Yeah.
a dog
Okay.
sled, you know?
Yeah, I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
that's
It's
what I assumed.
it's not the best thing you've ever made with your soap, but it's not the worst. It seems like it could probably do the job.
Alright. We're gonna put it up there. We're gonna put it on.
You're gonna
Okay.
slide on it and ride it the whole way out.
You're gonna
door.
deadlift.
How I do it is how I do it is that I place it next to it and then I just actually no,
Roll
it's
it.
gonna backfire if I say that's gonna backfire, he's gonna be like, the crystals inside just blow.
Yeah.
I am going to comfortably deadlift and then put it down on the silk.
Your back explodes.
Your back gives out you.
Boom.
You can't move for a
And
turn.
then I'm gonna
Snap crackle pop.
let me
You now have scoliosis, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. That's crazy.
One of your plates are misaligned now.
Yeah, man. Your back is you're a hunchback now. You got to pull
This
Notre
way was-
Dame, man.
I don't need my real legs, right? I got spider legs.
You look like the cat picture Canadian sent. You're
Man,
It's pretty good. Sorry. Anyways, continue. Sorry, I'm distracting. I'm being distracting.
then as my bonus action,
what back sexual style?
my bonus action.
What?
Oh my god, Misty Step.
What?
What?
I got a free use of Misty Step.
Yeah, man. Because your fate touched as well.
Yeah,
No.
you're chilling.
You got
Get the
touched
fuck
by the
outta
Fae,
here.
man.
I got
I
touched by the Fey people.
There's
a piece.
I don't know, cause
Oh wait,
think
that's true.
about it.
Never mind.
Hold
Let's
on.
go back.
I'm thinking about it
Back
because if
to
you
the
miss
car,
your
back.
step, you're leaving that behind, man.
Yeah,
I'm
run it back.
I'm
Run it back.
like,
Run it back.
oh,
There you go.
oh.
Just sprint, bro, sprint.
I'll stay here then. There's nothing else I can do.
I mean, you
You
could
literally-
walk.
You're like,
You have
"Bye."
you have your movement.
No, I
Say
already used my
what?
movement. I literally went from here to here. What you
Oh.
talking
How'd
about?
you do that?
How'd you do that?
Why'd
Huh?
you do that?
I have 60 movement from haste, and then I have 1 dash still because haste.
Because it gives you
Two
an extra
actions.
action. Yeah.
Got
And it
Bro,
was-
that's
okay,
crazy.
never mind, bro. Bro's fine.
And it was an action making the thing. And
Hey man, I'm
so
a powerhouse. I just don't have capabilities to disarm a bomb. Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't disarm a bomb, but I can flash step. You know.
Only this was a Roblox.
This guy can
Who
black
told you?
flash.
Only this was Roblox disarm game. I'd be fucking cooking.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a fun mini game to do with something like a disarm game. Dude, there's a
Really
VR
fun.
one.
We should have done that.
There's a
We should
VR
have done the
one. You could've done
Roblox
that
bomb
easily.
disarm. And if
Roblox
I
disarm
beat
is
you, we...
That could have been
It's so
interesting.
fun,
you got that right.
Maybe
Next
for
time,
another
next
idea.
time.
Maybe for another idea. Maybe for another
No,
time. Another
Listen
time.
to my ideas. I'm cooking up here. I'm cooking.
Sorry, someone
This
Canadian just
already-
Oh,
spoke.
y'all left the two halves of the gnome. Could
Yeah,
use
man.
Fuck that guy, bro.
that.
He didn't get evaporated. with
So
it.
Dringo
greedy.
boom.
Greedy guy, bro.
greedy.
He's load anywhere.
All right. So I'm assuming y'all are going back and forth and just bringing people out after you get the safe out. Is that correct? All
Yeah,
right.
basically.
So what we'll do
Tilly,
if I
get the fuck out.
I'd say Araxis can probably hold 2. Tilly 1. Alder is flying.
Come on.
Not here.
Alder's not here. And then I'd probably say Jim can hold 4. And so
I can get there in 2 turns.
so are you gonna have them piggybacked on you and then you bridle
Yeah.
carrying the other?
Yeah, I could definitely
Yeah.
do that. I could
What's your base strength?
19.
Okay, yeah, you are strong.
And I have a plus
That's
4.
strong.
Yeah. Okay, so what we can do, since
I
y'all,
can-
I'm assuming you're not gonna try to disarm the bomb anymore. So now it's more about getting people out rather than trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess he's helpless. It's okay.
So
I guess.
I mean, hey, you don't have to save them.
But like, why?
No,
would we
we're
not?
gonna save them to put them to work.
I mean,
Bro.
Tilly kind of has
Saved
to.
more
you know,
like
the
under
good-
new management.
That's the thought
Yeah,
process of
because
Group
Alex-
C, man. That's the thought process. That's a dictatorship. That's
All right, bro.
hey, Canadian. I'm gonna be real. Y'all would not tank that. Y'all don't got that, man. You don't got that.
You're just like,
Tilly got that.
You don't got that, man.
I mean, pizza, shrimp.
Hmm?
I don't want to say pizza.
Cast and
Shrimp.
introduce.
Technically, if I if I like morphed into a whale, like a normal whale, have I
Mhm.
seen a normal whale?
You haven't been.
yeah, there's no
What?
way. Been by the
You haven't
water.
been to the
Like a
ocean, though.
picture. We got a picture.
Have I never? Am I like Aaron? Like I don't know the ocean.
Oh, if I know, bro. You
What's the
came out of a
ocean?
cave in the ground and found a wife and lived in the mountains. I don't think that's an ocean.
But Whittleton's right next to the water.
Oh, but it's like icy water. It's
Good
like
point.
there's icebergs everywhere. It's very
Okay, good
You can
icy.
find ways under that shit, bro.
Okay, how
What
about the
about
giant?
I
What
will
about chili?
also
How about
okay.
the giant
We've
crab?
also had this discussion before that functionally it is not an ocean. It is more or less a large lake, a saltwater lake around it because the continent you're around is an island in the middle of a large lake, and then outside of it is the land that is kind of blocked by the fog wall. And
Very
so
how about the tree giant crab? Would it tank it?
no.
Could I squat my balls
What
on it,
if
like crab balls on it?
I enlarge, reduce, Tilly.
Yeah.
Oh.
They tank it.
No.
Bro.
I'm technically Tilly could block it with a shield, but it depends on how big the shield is and how many people are trying to hide behind.
I don't think.
Yeah, mimic yummy. Turn huge.
If you,
They make Yummy turns into power shield.
if I turn the belt on and I got gigantic,
Can the mimic eat it?
maybe.
Oh no!
Item. It's a
I don't know how
item.
you're gonna.
It can't exactly.
I don't know how you're gonna
Hmm.
fit an entire chimera in the mouth of a mimic. It's not like
Oh no.
Mr.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Large
Large
mouth.
Large reduce.
This is not that big of a mimic.
Put the bell on the mimic and then cast
Well,
the large reduce.
So the how's the mimic gonna? And no, it does have limbs. Well, because it goes up a size. It goes up a size with the belt of
How
growth.
about how much like this?
Yeah.
Giant, and then Risky could probably eat that shit.
Oh,
Maybe
Why,
I'll stick
why
it.
are we talking about this hypothetical scenario? Let's just go, bro.
Yeah, it's
I
not, even,
agree.
it's not even gonna happen because Ollie can't be there.
It's something and then like it exploded.
So
No.
if what y'all want to do, we have two options. Since you guys are not going to defuse anymore, we can skip ahead and have y'all roll to save people, and then Trango boom. Or if there's something else y'all want to try, we can do that too.
How many people are left?
Well, at the very end, last turn, there at the end of it, there'd be 2/3 outside the building if y'all were not grabbing people. It's a very popular club, so in general, there's probably about 300 people in here, maybe more, and for this condensed of a size.
Women and children first.
3/3.
Children?
2/3. Bro.
That's why I laugh.
All right.
I'm debating on psychic damaging that or not because that's a crazy take. That's a crazy take.
What do you mean take? I'm just saying the line of women and children first.
The environment you're in, why would there be a?
Then just the women then.
How many people
Women
are
first.
inside?
Evil points, bro.
Break up.
You're crazy.
All right. Anyways.
1/3 left.
No. I Canadian. Oh my goodness. That is. We're gonna move on from that. I'm gonna ignore that because
You said we were an alien.
He's not in. He's not in. Oh my
god. Kill his next character, bro.
Prematurely.
I'm thinking about giving you psychic damage now. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking about it. I'm not. I'm gonna be nice today, and we're gonna move on because Canadian, you're not technically here right now. And I'm debating. I'm gonna be nice. Anyways, moving on. You guys. So we're gonna do the roll thing of rolling to get them out. So I'm gonna need strength.
Yeah.
What was that con save for?
Farting.
The fart.
Farting.
All right, I need y'all to go ahead. So if there's about 300 people, a third of it, so there'd still be about 100 left. Jim can carry 4, Tilly can carry 2, Araxis can carry 2. So each turn that's gonna be 8, and then 8 times. Not everybody's gonna make it out.
How many people are gonna die? Oh, I hate that. That makes me so sad.
If you guys can figure out a different way.
Because
what the hell was that?
Me and Jim have 2 turns. Meaning we can bring back and back. We're like Flash. No, we're like a Quicksilver in the X-Men movie where he's like.
If I could save time in a bottle. Yeah.
Is that another 6 added to the then if they do things twice?
Well, remember there's people all the way in the far back coming, and that's like around the 100 people that are like around the back. And so
literally the people that are standing in like this area and here will make it like this area.
Go back door.
Well,
just fireball them, bro. Just put them in the misery.
Hell.
That's gonna happen soon enough, anyways.
True, but I don't want it to be from us. I'm not gonna. Tilly would not let you do that. Tilly would be like, okay, let's
okay. Unless you guys have a spell or an idea that you could try to get people out another way. I don't know what spells you have in your spell list because I'm not checking that. But
All my spells are offensive, bro.
The most about there.
no transport
So
spells,
it's
nothing like
Plummy
that. I
Sheeple.
know Alder has
No, that's Alder. Alder is
Dimension
the
Door.
this.
Bag of all tricks.
Yeah, he's
Bag of
the
tricks.
he's the utility spellcaster. You're the damage spellcaster.
I could aura of
Basically.
protection
for it.
I
inside
don't.
of
Can you read me the description for aura protection? Because I don't think that works how you're thinking about it.
it's
From what I
my
remember.
ally.
Yeah, it should be your
many
allies
turns
and
are
within the
left?
radius around you. Currently
It's a
there
10
are
foot-
4.
It's a 10-foot radius with my allies.
And what does
no
it do?
aura.
Before big boo.
They just
Yeah, I
everyone
don't.
would gain a protection of +4 to their like saving throws.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if saving throws are going to
Hey.
be, you know.
They aren't going to be roll.
I don't think they're going to do that. I'm going to be real. Unless they're freaking.
Jojo.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think they're making that. They're peasants. They're normal individuals. They're not cracked out crazy people.
So turns.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have anything else I can do because my wind would push them, but it would possibly like not be as beneficial as I think it would.
Well,
probably.
wait, why don't we just drop water in the Chimera, bro? You know, they'll
Oh,
The hell! All
Cool it
right,
off.
cool it.
let's just unfortunately do the thing we have to do. Take as many people as we can, and then have to leave the rest and just see what happens.
Do our best.
Unless Alder is also gonna get here basically now, right? Because we only have 2 turns left.
at the end of it, yeah.
Yeah,
so
after.
so
Robot
how
of-
far away is everyone from the building?
From the we're all
Pretty
still
far.
inside the building.
How far?
I mean, like at the end.
At the end. How far?
Well, haste would still be a thing. Me and Jem would be pretty far.
I'm talking about at the very like end of it after everything is like subsided.
They'd probably be at the exit.
Probably at the exit, yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean at the
Is the
exit?
explosion's even bigger?
Farther? What do you mean farther?
If y'all spent the next turns
I mean,
helping people
Araxis
and
sees
not
a
running away.
thing gonna blow up. Oh yeah, let me stand at the exit, bro. Like just our farm.
How far are we gonna get?
By helping
Like,
people.
How
That's
far
the
can you
other
get
thing.
if you spend your turns helping
Helping rather than running.
How far can we get
Oh,
out
like
of?
dropping the people off.
Yeah,
in
and going
coming
back.
We're
Yes.
dropping them. We're dropping them at the exits.
So
Well,
at
yeah, and
the
then
exit
going
of-
back in, dropping them off.
Yeah, like how far could we get inside and out? Inside and out.
Okay.
When it goes off, you'd probably be at the exit.
Realistically.
No.
Unless you don't save people and focus on running away.
My last turn would be not saving people. I'd be running away.
Mine would also be the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
So-
I would leave one of my turns to save myself and get as far
Yeah.
away as I could.
Okay.
I did my piece, bro. I did my 50 cents. You know, I saved
So-
a couple people.
My conscience is clean.
I'm doing math. 4,
Focus on the money. I mean the women.
2,
Bro.
and 2. So 8. 8 per turn, 3 turns. That's what, 24? I think. 24 people saved? And then so 66 died?
Don't tell me the number, bro. Don't tell me
66,
the
I
number,
believe.
bro.
Think math wise?
What are you upset about
Do
it?
that.
Shut up.
Let me do that.
That's the healing spell, so as they're getting blown up, they heal.
I would use every ounce of mine to.
Ooh.
76. 76 of them would be dying.
That makes me so upset.
Yeah. So, is that what we're gonna
Well,
do?
no.
Is that what everyone wants to do?
We saved more than
Also, hang on.
we have
Women
right
and
now.
children,
Returns.
18-year-olds are still children, but they would still probably be at this establishment. Or
Why
it's
are
not a-
we still talking
And
about
I
this?
agree. Why are we bringing this back up? Just let it stay away. This is not something that we need to talk about. This is an awful thing to think about.
You
Can we move
chill,
on?
Mikashi. We do not care about whatever you said. I just want to move on.
Yes, I agree. You're fine. Let's move on.
We're
Let's
ready to
drop the
I want to
drop the
get out of
topic.
here. I want to get out of here. I want to
You're
see how this
fine.
bomb blows. What
It's
happens?
yeah. Anyways, so 224 people make it out. As I'm gonna change the music.
That's not bad.
Out of 300? No, that's majority. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Hmm.
As
The
you,
silence.
I like the silence. I think
listening.
it's cool. As you guys begin to finally clear out and get a distance away, and finally you begin to see as the green light begins to glow brighter. You can see as it begins swirling through the windows, or well, technically not windows, doorways, I should say, of the front, and you can see as it's glowing brighter and brighter. Um, the townspeople got as far away as they could, or at least that were inside, and you're gonna see what looks like a not necessarily a bubble, but kind of a astral crack begin to form. You see as the reality itself begins to turn in on itself as everything around begins to get sucked in. You see as a few of the remaining people that are just getting to the exit begin to get pulled back in, and you can see the radius. It's probably about 30 feet outside the building. And so, let me do the math on that real quick. Here. So in total, 166 feet inside. So we're going to say about, we'll round up, 200 feet, 200-foot radius. And around it, you see as the earth itself begins to kind of lift up as what looks like to be cracks. And you can see through other planes as it begins to tear open. And you see as everything begins to get sucked in. And inside, you see what is left as there are large crystals of multicolors beginning to form in the crater. And then slowly, as they begin to grow, you see what looks like to be a tear forming. You can see as you look through and begin to kind of the tear begins to appear more and grow larger. You can see that this seems to be a rift of some kind that is torn between the planes. You actually, what is y'all's knowledge of the planes? Thinking about it. What is y'all's
I
knowledge of the
know
planes?
astral cause of gem.
Mm-hmm.
I know the aberration.
Underdark,
Deep
yeah.
dark. Or what's it
Mm-hmm.
called? The underdark.
Underdark,
I forgot the
Underdark.
name, bro.
Not deep
Deep
dark.
dark. I was thinking
Bro,
about
your ass
Minecraft, bro.
cracks the deep dark. Oh my
We're
god.
going to the deep dark, man. Find the warden.
There's a There's a warden. You should add a warden in there, bro.
Oh, fun, huh?
I'm fucking warden. Your dad's the warden.
Yeah, no, that's my baby. It's
Okay.
my child.
Oh, you're right. The beholder's your dad.
I know the. I have knowledge of what you might call it. The what's the fucking name? The place where beholders come from.
The Underdark?
Underdark.
No, the other place. The other
The
place
astral
where
plane?
aberrations specifically come from. No, 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 no.
It's not the Fae,
Loth. The Loth crack.
because they don't come from the Fae. I don't, because there's only 5 planes in this one. There's the astral plane, the Fae, the material plane, Underdark, and Hell.
Oh, in your campaign.
Yes,
Oh, it was gonna
functionally.
be like the
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, majority, if not all, the aberrations are from the Underdark, functionally in here, for the most part.
yeah. So it'd
Some
be
from the
yeah.
astral plane, but yeah. Anyone have any knowledge on the Fae? Actually, well,
Well,
well.
Well,
Now that I think about it, hey, what is that thing you have on your back, Tilly?
I was gonna say, don't I have
Well,
people.
something?
I'm not gonna say it gives you
Wait,
knowledge of the Fae, but it would give you an idea of what the Fae is like.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
wouldn't the explosion be centered around the monster?
uh, technically yes,
Mm,
more or less, but for brevity's sake, it's
maybe-
still gonna be,
yeah,
so right here,
I am very smart. I'm very smart. I could probably,
eyeballing it. It's not the exact center,
I
but I'm
could probably
eyeballing
figure
it.
it out. I could probably figure it out, like an idea, but
Figure it out.
I don't have the memories anymore for the Fae. I had
Yeah.
the memories for the Fae,
You're correct.
but I don't more,
So
unfortunately.
in front of you, you see what looks like to be the plains itself collapsing and tearing open. You see a vast variety of different planes. You see as the wars are being fought in hell as what seems to be tieflings and demons tearing each other apart. You see as the Underdark is beginning to kind of fall and collapse under what looks like to be a large army of mushroom people. You then see the material plane where you're at, primarily kind of looking back as a reflection. And then past that, you see the Fae. Finally, you see as it begins to tear open, and there is a large orb like structure in the middle as this foundation of what looks like to be Fae dirt and plants and crystals begin forming underneath it. And you can see as this orb is spinning drastically. And you can see as the Fae begins to get spewed out into the world. You see as plants, creatures, and beings from the Fae begin to get spit out into this cold environment. It is as if the Fae itself is starting to corrupt and take over this region. What would y'all like to do as the Fae seems to be spilling out of this hole and everything else inside got sucked in?
Yeah, yeah. I look at Tilly and like I shoulder them. I'm like, yeah, I could have tanked that.
Okay.
I could have
I
tanked that.
Tilly literally just kind of looks at Rex's with like a both confused face and also just starts to like laugh and cry at the same time.
That.
Being like,
Yeah, I need that.
yeah, for sure. What the fuck do you want to do?
Also, yeah, sure. The what I was thinking about was a farm realm.
Far realm.
Um,
Yeah.
the best thing that I could think about us doing is running for our fucking lives. Just continuing to run. I mean, like when it's getting, they're getting sucked in because it's like a black hole, like the situation, or they're just
Functionally,
getting.
so it's more or less as if
Inclusion.
the Fae itself, after everything kind of got sucked in, it's more or less the Fae itself is starting to come out of the orb and functionally take over and take hold of this realm.
So it was like an implosion, basically. It was a minor
Yes,
suck in, and then it exploded outwards.
yes,
Okay, so
it
everything's just
sucked
getting like thrown up kind
everything
of
in.
into.
Kind of.
Okay.
So functionally inside, you would have seen as everything inside got torn apart and reduced to atoms. And so everything
Imagine the
basically got
people
ripped
in that one
apart.
submarine.
Yeah,
They
but
they imploded inwards, and then they exploded outwards.
Loki, that's what I was thinking about. I just wanted to
but
clarify. How big is the
shredded in the time.
radius of what's happening?
So it is the radius that is like on here, the red map. This is 200 feet. It's centered
Oh,
around the
cute. All
Chimera's body, and
right.
so that's about
Can we?
outside, and it
That's
seems to be the
lower.
Fae beginning to spread outside, and it's starting to grow rapidly. As you see trees and life and vines that seem to be grabbing and starting to strangle people. You see crystals that seem to be
What
drawing
about?
people in.
It's almost like curfew time, right?
It is getting there, yes.
Is there a War
So
Borealis gonna
what?
fucking butt and like doing shit?
Oh, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. Ooh.
Hey man, I'd like to remind y'all are also out right now.
Well,
We
we'll
have,
go
we
inside.
have a hotel.
We're gonna get our asses somewhere safe inside, and then the Aurora Borealis can do its thing and like destroy the fucking hell out of them and like freeze them to death or some shit. I don't know.
Where are we? Where are we? Like, can I get a visual?
Yeah. Hold
Map.
on, let me flip back to the other map. Hold on, give me a
Map.
second. In a minute.
Map.
Let me
Jarvis,
flick back
Right
to
now,
where
it.
the
bro.
fuck I am.
Map.
Hold on, here
Jarvis,
we
Map.
go.
get me the
There
fuck
we
out of here,
go.
bro.
There we go.
I'm
There we
trying to
go.
leave.
All right, so
That was.
functionally, this is where
Oh,
we were. Alder was here
hey.
doing
Over.
the thingamabobber, and so functionally it would have been here. And so forget how we measured the map. Go ahead and get the radius thingy out. Hold on. We're make it purple or pink.
I can see purple, so let's make it.
We'll say 20 feet on the map, and
Oh
so
yeah.
probably about this entire area right here.
Yeah, damn. So wow, even part of Alder, and Alder's like 130 feet away. What the fuck? Oh, bro, was getting second.
Well,
GG's.
Well, no, it's not. Y'all would have been outside the radius. This is
it's not
kind
the
of.
scale.
Yeah, it's not to
Oh,
scale. That is correct. It
oh,
is not to scale.
oh.
But functionally, it
That's
would
just.
be this area around here, and so it would
Or
be
it's like that
spilling
small.
out. Yeah, this is like significantly farther like apart. Don't worry, I couldn't find a to scale map whenever y'all went to the Frozen Citadel. and I didn't have much time to craft one by my own hands. So I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. I like that. And so that's what we did. That's what we went with.
Okay, so we're not in there then.
No,
Yeah.
you would not be within the radius of getting sucked in. You guys said you were clear. You would have gotten clear.
Okay, so we should just run in
Undo.
Yeah.
and get
So
to Summer's thing.
functionally, we'll say y'all are probably about over here.
Where's the closest building to where we are? That's like far away?
Well, I
Like,
mean, this was kind of tucked away. No, I'm not gonna say in an alley, but
make it
more
here.
or less off to the side.
There.
I mean, the shopping area that you were in is not far away originally, and so
Is
you
it
probably.
safe?
I mean, people are getting torn apart right now, and more or less shredded, taken
It's a
apart, and
Tuesday.
absorbed by the Fae. And so the Fae seems to be leaking into this realm. I don't know what you guys want to do. Also, our 2
mean-
hours, we are getting there. We have about 15 minutes left for a session.
All right. I mean,
Hey, first of all, who would create this thing and then give it to some random club owner? And then they look at what they caused, bro. Like they screwed up with their Chimera and they blew up, bro. How could that happen?
we have the
They know it's the
initials.
purpose.
Who did it? We have the initials of the person that did it. We have to just read more of the stuff that I grabbed, and we'd probably find out. I have a bunch of stuff.
What I'm saying is right now is it wasn't our fault. He caused all of this.
Yeah, it's always
We're
No,
just
it was his
innocent
fault, actually.
bystanders.
Okay, you're trying to like clear
We're
your
just
car.
bystanders, and I found this safe. I found this safe. It
We're
blew, like
actually-
it blew away from the explosion. It blew away. Like the black kid from Fallout show where he got in the fridge. It blew away. It was perfectly fine, and I found it, and it's mine now.
You found it
Okay?
in the sand. Okay, we can try and get as
Oh, you
far
guys can
away
laugh
as
at me.
we can. Wait, you know where we could go? Where was that like creepy guy that Alder was talking to that one time that has like the basement? Like the
We have a hotel room, by the way, guys.
You guys do have a
Is the
hotel
hotel room
room where Abscess is.
Where's
And,
Abscess, bro?
Abscess is in the
Hell,
hotel
who is that
room.
guy?
Hotel.
Okay,
Who's
were
that
you
guy?
still in the hotel room or
yeah,
did you
but
go out? I forgot. Did you go out? I don't remember.
Was that destroyed?
No, that's fine. It's outside.
We left
but
off with AK. They were inside.
yeah.
we go.
So functionally,
there after-
what we're
probably
gonna
go
do
there.
is this is going to spread continually. And so if you guys don't figure out a way to stop it, or if you leave it alone, this area is probably going to be consumed by the Fae. Metagame wise,
To stop
it is at a
what are
constant
we?
state of growing.
Whole area.
What,
I'm
can the
looking at my
Aurora not stop it?
spells.
Can it not freeze it in place?
That's what I was thinking was gonna happen.
Lights.
It's irradiated.
Well,
Do we
Bro.
see anything? Like, is there something in the center of the explosion?
like I said, there's the orb.
I'm looking at my spells. I don't got
Throw-
nothing to destroy
fireball at
fucking
it, bro.
teleport. Fucking
Bro.
portals.
Destroy the fucking orb.
I'd like to. I'd
could-
like to clarify. This thing is spinning rapidly.
I could light. I could. I
In
could
place?
electric. I could.
It
I
is
could
stationary.
Throw a lightning bolt at it. I could throw a lightning bolt at it.
Banish it. Banish it.
It is not a creature. It's an object.
How about you dimension door it? Mr.
Where?
fucking
What?
Dimension-
No.
How?
Wait, I have to
That is
touch
not
it.
how dimension more. That's not how dimension door works. Hey man,
Yeah,
go
but
touch that.
stop it,
Others to
though.
be able to carry it.
You guys,
How
do
we
y'all want?
stop it?
Do you want a hint, or do you want to try to figure it out on your own? Do you want a hint? I can railroad a little bit.
Sure, bro.
We got that dragon.
Hey man,
Someone else.
read the letter.
Hey, bro.
I read the
can't read.
letter.
Whose name is at
I
the
have
end of it? Whose name is at the end of it?
Something,
I haven't read it yet.
It-
DRV.S. dot.
It's the vampire.
Hey,
Yeah.
whose initials do y'all know and heard the name of? That is VS.
Von Stroke or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
So we kill the vampire.
That is not what I said. Whoa, 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 whoa. That would make it worse. Whoa.
We go to the vampire and we ask, bro, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the right direction. I'll point y'all and steer you in that
I
direction.
mean, to be fair, would the vampire want this to happen?
Oh no, this is his
That's
town.
my thought.
That's
I
what I'm
was
saying.
like,
So
oh,
can
yeah.
he do
Kind
some
of
shit
dumb
about it?
then.
Like,
I think we go to the vampire and we ask what the hell, and then we figure
how do
out
we stop this? We'll help you out, mate, for a little price.
what's inside the
Hey,
safe,
man.
and then we.
Bro,
Hey man, it's
what if there's
hey.
only like used panties in this shit?
What the hell?
What?
What?
I don't know. What if
What
there's
did
like
you say?
underwear in this safe because he's a creep and I'm
Possibly.
dragging this shit around?
You're
If it's
carrying the
if
safe
it's if it's 475 pounds, you think
You got a
panties
panty?
are gonna be in a
Underwear?
vault?
There would be so many freaking
It's
panties.
probably
in there.
like gold bars.
There's chastity belts in there. That's because they weigh a lot.
What?
Oh my goodness, this is yeah man. Y'all will find out when you get it open, I guess.
Can't wait.
Hey, sure. What do I get 6-level spells, bro?
Hey man, when
should
you
go
level
to-
up for it.
You don't
My
even have
idea.
him level spells legitimately, right?
Well, I feel like we should get Apsis before we go to the vampire, just because Apsis has a lot of new thingies on him that we could use in case things go south.
Pocket fin, bro.
Undo.
Pocket fin. Gotta pocket fin
We could
people.
Undo
go
the explosion, bro.
in case he wants to try to be
Ah,
mean.
that I'm
Yeah,
not
this
gonna.
is one on that shit.
Does the vampire have like a big building he lives in this town?
It is
or-
a
or where
giant.
is
It's,
it?
the city itself is named after the frozen citadel, which is at the center. It is a very tall, ice-looking tower that's where you guys
Jesus.
were for your side
Cartoon?
shot. It's the shape of an
Yeah,
icicle,
it's
think
literally
like
where
tertiary going up. It's
Right,
very
so
tall.
polymorph one of
I mean, this one looks
Bro,
bigger.
we go to
Look, my
bro.
safe.
It is.
How am I gonna
It
be
is
safe?
here. It's not the
Put
scale.
it
This one
on,
looks
make a big.
bigger.
Put him on the dragon. The
Hee.
dragon. Sorry.
Okay.
I
The
know.
dragon is
I have a dinosaur.
a wormling. It's big, but it's not that
Alright,
It's
big.
not.
fellas.
It's not.
Get on.
It's a
Work
little
hours.
taller than Bakeshi.
But Boner can take some people.
A person.
No, he's not taller. He's
A
wider.
person.
Remember?
Oh
Can
yeah,
go
you're
on
right.
and
Wider.
And we can take something
fat.
that's.
Hey man,
a
I
little
want to
bit
see
bigger.
y'all try to convince a dragon to let
ladies.
you ride it with a corpse on it.
You're a lady,
Ladies. It's
Oh.
okay. Arax is an autistic dinosaur enthusiast.
Oh, my autistic spider.
We
I
polymorph
like that.
into Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh,
That's not a dinosaur.
Black.
that's not a dinosaur. That's a pterosaur.
Okay, it's alright, man. It's
A
a
god.
CR2 creature. It's okay. It's a god.
Oh,
It's a
For
god.
crying out
It's actually-
loud!
It's actually the god, the Mayan god.
Okay. Okay. Whip it out. I don't know.
What?
Oh, what, bro?
Okay,
What the fuck?
Bro,
And-
chill.
And we make it there in like
In like 3 seconds. I don't know.
So,
Yes.
do y'all want to
Yes.
pause? Do y'all want to pause for now, and then we go ahead and start and pick up next session with y'all going ahead and picking up
Oh,
Abscess
hell
and Alder?
do I know Quetzalcoatlus though?
If there's a stat block for it in D&D, we'll talk about it. We'll talk
There
about
is,
it.
yeah. There's
We'll
dinosaurs
talk
in
about
D&D.
it.
What you
That
mean?
doesn't mean every dinosaur's in D&D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is. Literally, it's here. It's right here. It's on my screen right now. It's on my screen right now.
Okay,
It's
send it
pretty
to me.
pretty
Send it
epic
to
and
me.
cool. I'm
Send
not-
it to me. I want to see. We
It's
will
pretty
talk
cool.
about I think we narrowed majority of the list down, at least beast wise. I think in general
Yeah.
for Quetzal, what's the CR rating of it? I forgot. We're doing it off of
Two.
CR in knowledge, right? Only a 2?
It doesn't. It has 30 HP
We're
and
just
13 AC.
Really?
using
That
the
is
right,
that
so
is
it's
crazy
made
that the freaking Quetzal is
It's a bird.
dude. It's
It's
not
a
just
bird, bro.
It's not just a bird. It's one of the most dangerous
It's the-
predators of its
You
time.
know
That
how
thing's
thin its bones are.
thing's
You know how
ditty,
thin its
bro.
bones are.
Dude, that thing is like a freaking jet, bro. That
It
thing's
was a
huge.
baby snatcher, bro. It was a
It
baby
was.
snatcher, nothing more.
Dude, that thing's moving like prime freaking Mike Tyson, dude, or not Mike Tyson, freaking what's it? No, my gosh, no, 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 stop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've given Grace on psychic damage. I'm gonna give Grace for
What
now.
happened?
I'm giving Grace for now.
We got away
Um,
so much time. Oh
my
my god.
gosh. Anyways, moving on. Hey, those things are scary, man.
But it's only just literally for transportation. We can be using it, unless we need to.
Someone else could
True.
ride.
How much
Boner
could
and I
it
can turn into
carry
an
then?
eagle.
Because if it's
It's
If it's-
huge beast. At least 2 normal sized people.
the other thing
we're
with
like-
that, it's what's the strength stat on it?
That's a 15.
Okay, so yeah, we probably say it can
A
hold
giant
maybe 1 or
eagle.
2 people, depending on how big the people are. We'll see.
Abscess is small, and
Abscess-
it'd be too
Abscess is
crystallized,
very
by the
small.
way.
Okay, I think
Actually, wait, yeah, it
yeah,
Wait, yeah,
it would be
flies,
2.
I have
but
What's
the
the
me
flight
fly,
speed?
But
What's the
damn
flight
it,
speed?
bro.
it's 80.
Okay, so 80 feet is a very big city. We'd probably say that you'd make it in probably about a quarter, not a quarter of a day, but say probably about 3-hour flight, maybe.
I could. I'd be way slower, but I could. Like I would take a
Maybe.
lot longer if I flew on my own.
I can
No, I
carry
mean,
you,
like,
bro.
I have
Like a
two
giant
spells,
eagle.
remember? I can make you into Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh, right. I think you meant like, but
All right.
yeah, this is true. You have
I
I
I'd
can turn into
say
a giant
I'd
bat to
say
meet the vampire.
I'd say for
Bro.
now. I'd say for now the Quetzal's fine. Not for now, but I think that's fine in general. I'll look over the stat block later.
You know what? You know what's crazy, Shrimp? What if we like end up killing? I'm not saying we will, but what if we end up killing the vampire and then we transfer into Quetz and then we just start tearing him apart like that one scene in Jurassic Park movie?
I don't.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Where they're like play fighting for it, you know?
Hey man, we shall
Jesus.
see.
I don't know if that's gonna be happening, but hell
And
yeah,
you
dude.
said we were the
Mhm.
more heroic.
Well, technically, you've done more heroic things, not necessarily heroic individuals. You've done more heroic things, not heroic individuals.
Z's
There's a thing called the
giant
relic
rat.
sloth.
I'd say you're not heroes in personality wise, but I'd say heroic through actions, not through necessarily people.
Flying snake.
I'd say through
Am I
people.
like
Wait,
Ben
this is so
10
much
when I see
cooler.
a creature, I can like transform into it?
That's what my understanding.
Basically,
is.
yeah.
Oh wait,
I
no, yeah,
believe
we
that's
did. No,
how
we did talk
polymorph
about that.
works.
If you've ever seen some, I remember you saying that if you saw something once, then you're.
I believe
no,
that's
no,
how
no,
we.
no, no,
Because
no,
you have
no.
photographic memory, right?
Me and Trip, what we did was for aberrations at least.
Mm-hmm.
If we see one and I end up getting too close to it, I can try to replicate it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we end up killing it, he leaves like essence behind that I can
Yeah,
try and
you'd be able to like
absorb.
replicate it and you get that in your brain.
For normal creatures, it's easier since it's just beast.
Mm-hmm.
For
And
now,
so
I
I
only have like what aberrations in my list.
I think 2 or 3 if I remember, because there's not a lot of
What is
aberrations you've run
that one
into
eye
in
thing?
general. But yeah, the freaking the Goblin of the Underdark. I don't remember his name, but yeah.
And
That guy.
Boner technically.
Yeah, because boners technically is an aberration.
Yeah, you're gonna be a boner with boner, like is she?
It would be normal. It wouldn't be bones, but yeah.
Wait, was transforming Bakeshi into a creature would it be zombified since he's a zombie?
I can actually do that when I
We
wild
can,
shape.
we can do that for
That would be
flavoring.
really cool, actually. That'd be
For
fun.
flavoring.
You know what would be cool? If I polymorph someone, let's say Tilly, they'd be like a kind of airish version.
Yeah, I think we'll do that for flavoring. It's kind of like
Elemental.
it's their base person, but more or less kind of changed to the shape
Like a-
of whatever you're
Like a
polymorphing.
Pokemon.
Kind of,
Because
yeah.
basically, like my humanoid versions of me are kind of zombified, but then the air like I look more air.
Yeah, you look more airy. You look more ghostly in appearance, and
I look more
the
ghostly than zombified, so that's kind
yeah,
of like
it's more
why
of
I'm a
like an
little bit-
astral like form rather
Yeah.
than an actual corpse.
Polymorph.
that can interact with
Wait.
physical objects.
My polymorphs just have eyes and shit.
Hmm.
Wait, Trip, does this mean
How would
have I,
polymorph work with my
have I
bullshit?
lost my chance of finding my memory in this place because of the
Hey man,
the
do you
split?
remember where it is? Remember where you felt it?
I
Below the
felt it.
citadel.
Yeah, it was below the citadel. Oh, does that mean it's in the Fae?
No. Okay.
No,
Hold on.
it's
Hold
just a
on.
chill.
Hold
It's
on.
okay.
Hold on. Okay. So you see the radius. That is where the Fae is now.
Yeah.
While we're leaving off the session. It's going to continue to
Yeah.
spread throughout the sessions to come, unless you figure out how to stop it. Next thing
I felt it
it is not to the. There's a giant lake here, a frozen over, or more like body of water,
Oh, so it's
and so functionally it's going to spread throughout unless you guys can figure out how to contain it and get rid of it. But the Fae, functionally, how it's working right now, think of the cordyceps virus from, or not virus, cordyceps fungus from Last of Us, and you all know how they had mushroom patches kind of like going through the ground and stuff. It's more or less like that, but it is going to the base of like everything. So it is starting to convert everything. It's not just going horizontally; it's going vertically too, and so it's spreading. Like it is it is like making the material plane into the Fae.
that's fast.
And I'm not saying it's already
Yeah.
down there, but realistically, if you want an estimation, you guys probably have about 3 to 4 days before this area is completely, Fae.
What?
3 to 4 days.
That's crazy. Sounds good.
So, functionally, if you guys have questions, there is ways to solve it and fix this. I'm not gonna say they're easy. I'm not gonna say they're hard, but if you guys want railroad, I can give you a little bit of railroad, but I'm not gonna basically hand you the answer. I'm gonna point you in the right direction. But
I want us to get to the vampire first, and then if we really need something, we can ask for it. But
yeah,
I want us to like get there first and see what we
Mhm.
hear when we get there before we decide.
yeah, because honestly, you guys can do whatever you want. Hey, if you want to leave, you can leave. You don't have to stay here. But there, you miss out on your memory and then Alder's spirit thing that he
I don't
deals
want
with.
my memory because knowing that I won't be able to get like all of them ready because of the campaign, being ending before I'll be able to do all that. I want to be able to get some.
Yeah, and so like, not everyone's gonna complete their entire story arcs. I don't know if anybody's
Right.
gonna complete their entire story arcs.
Probably not.
And so
Why not?
realistically, you probably would get bits and pieces, but I'm not saying the campaign gets cut short, but your character stories get, we're gonna quote unquote say, interrupted for now, depending on
Yeah,
what ending
that's
you
fine.
guys get and how you guys deal with things. But yeah,
That's
I
fine.
think
I mainly just wanted to try like getting some of them just
for
for
sure.
the vibes.
Yeah, I think in general that's great. I think we should definitely try to do that. I think it makes for good character development in general. But yeah,
Really is so much character she could get. Not lucky.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording there.